Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tavris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We do this all off of the donations brought to you from you guys. We're not sponsored by anyone. It's Thursdays, 7-ish Central Time, and then Saturdays on YouTube. Last we left off, other than our holiday Halloween episodes,
we got imprisoned.
And
yeah, we got into prison and we saw a big, actual, decent town with crops and palisades and a prison. We got put in it with 3 humans and 2 goblins, which one of them has no thumb.
Because it tried to sleep with the boss's wife.
Or
This
it
is the
did.
strangest
Not
sleep
sure.
with the boss.
Slept with boss.
Strangest encounter I think I've ever heard of, and it's all just an encounter, yeah.
No idea. But yeah, and we got some food that was pretty nasty.
We got
Not where we
food.
left off.
So, you wake up in the palisade, all having a nightmare.
Definitely not.
I was told I woke up a little bit earlier.
But other than your the nightmare from sleeping, it was a good long rest. What is everybody wanting to do?
Fuck out.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have a deck of cards with me.
I have
Echo in your brain. You can borrow mine. You can borrow mine. Third day.
I like that as your one-shot character. I really do.
Nobody's got any plans.
not really.
I mean, I have
you
my
do.
nesting ones where I can, totally take off. It means leaving everybody else behind, so not doing that. 500 feet range of mission.
But they didn't take any of that stuff off of Steve, did they?
Nope.
Yeah.
They have countermeasures, but if they did take
Barnabas asked if there was anything they could do, maybe one thing slapped at.
Yeah. Oh, since we're playing catch up, we got those 2 little goblins too, don't we?
Yep, 2 goblins and 3 humans.
which they would not let me inspect where we were. Right? They kept kind of interfering.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Just kick them aside and do it again.
Yeah, I feel like there's something
Stealthily
to
inspect the thing.
First, give me a stealth roll
assist.
at disadvantage, so it would just be a normal.
Wow.
Yeah, because let's be honest, how are we going to? You're stuck in a small cage with somebody.
Right.
How does that work with disadvantage? Can you still assist, or is it flatten it? Or?
It
Yeah.
just flat.
It's flat. So one.
Basically, you're acting as a diversion.
Yes, that makes it a 22.
Okay. You get up and you start to try to hide the fact that you're trying to look at the palisades, and the Finn starts to try to give cover,
Right. Starts talking to him about the
and
sleeping with the chief's wife or something.
and the one without the tongue does the whole just leans over and he waddles over and he
Damn. Yeah, high spot. Runs out of that 20. The remote cards learned. These are the cards you're looking for underneath the case.
Maybe still check against.
Us. We didn't even-
Perception.
Dude, just right there.
I thought the whole
There. I was about to say, I've given you guys so many damn note cards.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
looked
starting to
over and
become
saw the
ridiculous.
stack over there.
Well, these are all the ones talking to these.
If we find our way out of here, real big metaphorical. Can we take the two goblins? Because I kind of like them.
Maybe.
They're animate.
Why don't you let me look around? Let me go sit over there.
We can help one another.
He's a loyal citizen if even if he isn't in the brig.
I think you've fallen on. Things aren't really working out with you in the community. I get that it's they're probably in your heart, but it'd be advantageous for us to work together. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll a persuasion check.
I would say I'm assisting you, but I was doing more intimidation, so that's not.
Those two things kind of work against each other. Unless you're doing a good cop, bad cop.
10.
He still looks at you funny. You're not sure if it worked or not.
Oh yeah. Do they don't understand, do they?
Oh, they
No.
did.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm talking to the two of us.
He understands and just.
I actually got some sleep this time. I took 2 melatonin told milligrams before I came home.
What do we do?
I think I have a problem a little bit.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the breakfast school.
Yep. A little bit after, sunrise and whatnot, and everybody being up in the bustle of the city, they bring you gruel again.
You mind if I can speak to somebody in charge?
He says "fuck you" in Goblin.
Yeah,
Can you
opening
it?
I don't actually speak
Well,
it. I'm just
Barney,
guessing.
I love you, man, but opening with the F-bomb probably wasn't great.
Have you ever heard me talk any other fucking way?
There's nothing wrong there.
Fair point.
Not that one. Can you maybe ask him? I don't know. Maybe we can work something out to get you out of here as well before you get, I don't know, killed for sleeping with your boss's.
Oh, he was the lookout.
Look
Oh, yeah, my bad. Before you get killed for looking out for the guy sleeping with the boss's lady?
If we had our friend Roblox here, he might have been able to help us a little bit.
You guys are literally walking
Fuck
stock.
is a Lowbalker gonna do?
I mean, I could try, but I don't think it would work very well.
Seeing if a name drop might help.
Maybe Lowbalker's goblin deity. I've had the idea, it's just Barnabas doesn't know about
Persuasive.
Yeah, he technically falls under the room, right? Like
What?
he means something to the goblins, right?
But he may not be.
Oh, interesting.
Loblock may be his city name. And his goblin god name is.
Oh, Bakugan Street. Got it.
it. I mean, technically, we're still on a mission for Lowbalker.
That's very true.
You still have that stone.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
know.
to, be
But
fair, to be fair, that one is a little bit memory fuzzy because I was holding the package and losing the town memory at the same time of remembering and not remembering. Just
I wouldn't know. But the voice in your head.
He's got a couple.
not now, yeah. It's getting there.
Starting to think you're a little schizo.
Like, listen, buddy, I'm trying to be nice because we're in a very tight place. And I just want to get the fuck out of here. Could you maybe ask them if we could speak to somebody in charge?
I don't understand you.
They just don't want to
As they
listen.
turn slowly to breakfast people. Please.
No, they understand. That doesn't mean they speak it back.
What did he say? Did he say to fuck you?
Sort of. That was part of it. I mean, he started.
So improper. You guys are the impulse.
But basically, you'll have your time. That's what they're saying.
So he does actually come and question us? Ish.
When we were initially captured, we were told that we were being stolen.
What?
You're called hostages.
Hostages.
Yeah.
Oh, my
You
bad.
guys were called hostages.
Thank you for the clarification.
And so I don't remember them saying anything else.
Like, who would want to do business with goblins in this world?
Sure.
Besides other goblins.
Fritz.
While they're having this conversation, I'm going to like come over to the corner or something like that and just be like, pull out that stone. Be like, oh, Waffle. We've crossed the border, heading towards Fess. Found a big goblinoid town. Any advice?
You're 14.
Good capture. Succinct into
After a minute, you get the response. Keep your head down. Might have way to solve it.
I can take that a couple different ways now. Here comes meteor swarm.
Who knows? Maybe there's an actual bottle in this town.
Oh yeah.
I think this. Is it messed up? I'm pretty sure PP is platinum pieces, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm meant to have 2,000, but I know that I had that up there for gold.
Oh.
We might be able to barter that since slow walk will even get off and say it's for anything more than 200 or something like that.
Oh wait, no, you sold the book.
You sold the book.
Yeah,
That's
So-
where that came from.
so
that was
two-
flat?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
can't remember if I got
2,000
it for
platinum.
flat.
That's 20,000 gold.
Oh, that's right, because he
The
told me
book
to
itself
convert it
is-
because it's easier to carry, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could probably levy some of that. The rest of it.
Just don't go flashing around right now.
No.
I just get you and take it.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, just talk to the Lobaco through our magical rocks that you question. He said to keep our heads down. We might have a way for us to get out.
I think correction was solid.
So conversations with rocks?
It doesn't make sense to me either.
You've
It's
never
his
talked to a
pet rock.
rock
I
man?
talk to a knife, I talk to a rock. You know, it's one way to keep yourself sane and when you're out in the wastes.
I've seen kids do it for pet rock.
He's got pet sticks.
That's not. Yeah, that's true.
I don't
He taps his friend with the and he says something in Goblin to him. And the no tongue Goblin, like, you could tell he liked Snickers, and like he makes some hand gestures, and like he goes over to a corner, and like he starts to play with the dirt for a minute, and he comes back with a small coconut, and like
Where's the coconut come from?
Will
They've got
Smith.
fucking imports here.
Wilson.
And he like pulls out a small dagger and like starts etching on it. And he,
Is that your pet coconut?
you talk to rocks.
You talk to coconuts.
No. You talk to me. Ah!
I think we're being mocked.
Did those hand gestures resonate anything with the camp that I know?
Or thieves can't?
Okay.
He'd had this session before.
It's been a while.
It's been a month.
He's very talkative tonight.
But she's not handed.
What it is she's the only one not here, and he is like hurting animal.
Oh.
So he's trying to get her to come.
It's like,
Buddy.
See, now that she's coming this
it's a
direction,
good function.
Oh. Him.
He wants you to make a character.
Who's your fighter?
Have you ever thought about bringing her in on a game?
She's not
She's
interested.
not.
Oh, that'd be cool though.
So I guess for now we're just gonna kind of chill. And the dude holds up that rock into my face, mocking me. I'm
Coconut.
going or coconut. I'm going to stab it. I am. Like straight up, I'm holding my axe. to do so.
to the Sea of Thieves stream.
Hmm?
I can't remember the coconut captain's name.
No. Which one? There's two of them.
The one with the black ball.
Oh,
That's the only one that I saw.
it's just Captain Coco.
That's it. I'm still astonished that they have coconut here. We're deep mainland.
Those from Opta, dude.
Like, crack that open and drink it.
Secretly, we're on this end of Soldair.
I think
Fucking Ezra got us way lost.
I don't get lost.
Never said you.
Do you guys ever think about maybe cracking open your fridge and having a drink?
But he's your friend.
I mean, yeah, he could be. I'm kind of thirsty.
You really want to break his hand open?
They do. They're crazy.
We're that vicious.
Okay. You want to talk to him? I'm sure he has many conversations with you.
Oh yeah, I don't have that plus 3. Only plus 9.
Goes and puts in enemies.
Coconut.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. It's fine. Just take care of the cookie. Real quick.
So, how long were y'all in the waste exactly?
What day is it?
It's long enough that they talk to rocks.
Absolutely. What day is it?
I don't know. What day is it? Can I roll for that?
Yeah.
What is it? History or
Intelligence?
intelligence?
Yeah, that'd just be a straight intelligence roll.
17.
It's the third day of Phasm.
Apparently, it's the third day of Bazin.
During the downtime, Barnabas is just going to continue bending the nails to make improvised caltrops.
It's become like a side hobby for you, like knitting.
As well.
I've got another 10 that I can do. It just takes a while because it's worked tempered metal. It takes a lot to make.
After a couple of minutes, the one of the other humans comes up and goes, "What do they do?"
They're mocking us.
No. And they point out towards outside the palisade.
What do we see?
At this point, that is brought to your attention, and you're not.
Plotting the demise of a coconut.
Yeah. You do notice that they are erecting something in the middle of the city.
Does it look like gallows or,
Just
auction?
again.
It looks like a stage of some sort.
Oh, not this again. Gonna sound like the freaking pot of was it petunias? Not again.
You watched it with me. Now literally I can use that line first time.
Mhm.
They're going to sell us out there. It's obvious.
Nah. They're not gonna.
I just hope I get a good bid. Oh, I didn't say that in character.
Out of character.
Yeah, OC.
So
Well, sure, but it seems kind of sketch and terrifying.
Do you remember hearing of any great big explosions and crazy stuff happening in Farron?
that would be a history check at
Like-
disadvantage.
Eight.
No idea.
No.
Yeah. Trying to find where I might have written down a date so I can do the math.
What? How long you been out?
How long have we been in the waste?
Uh,
I guess I can do it until
first day of the laundry.
day of laundry. Since I'm still sitting here doing nothing, might as well.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not the waste. That's when you guys went off.
Okay.
Oh no, that is okay. That is the waste. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm looking at my notes because I have notes of another date, and that's when you left.
Who went out into the waste on the first day of Alondria? Which is about 4 months ish.
Oh wow. You've been out there a while.
But apparently time is kind of so hopefully it's the same year. Maybe. There was at one point where we literally traveled like 100 miles in 2 steps. Crazy.
Weird.
Hmm?
I knew the waist was wacky, but
There's sand with bones in it. Giant shadows that just look at you and the whole party is dead.
will this happen to
Well, the shadow didn't happen to us, but we happened to witness it from a distance.
oh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Of course, there's cultists and other shit out there. We went to some weird town, but I have a hard time remembering.
Interesting.
Think we could use this?
What now?
You know, the coconut. Does 23 hit it?
I mean, if you go for it.
You know, like straight up just.
I guess we're gonna come up with a different offer. He drops it.
Offer for what?
You don't know. Maybe.
It's a holiday? Huh?
What kind of god?
Yeah, tell me.
She's a god of like.
Oh,
Well, I apologize for ruining your offering.
Are you craftsman?
But I'm
I
definitely
figure her at this point might help us.
It's an interesting pick.
Not really.
Crafts? The god of crafts? You think they're gonna get you out of prison?
It is that time of year.
I asked if there was a holiday. Is there a holiday?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. We got time.
So like next couple of days.
mm-hmm.
Festive.
Is that what they're building over there?
Maybe.
you don't know, or you're just not telling us.
I have no idea.
This goddess gonna show up, like, in person?
Doubtful.
What other gods do you worship?
What's her name?
Maybe.
Mebek? I'm trying to make sure I'm hearing the in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got time. Tell us. Tell us about it. We're interested. At least I'm interested.
Likewise.
They're not interested in you.
That's fine.
She might be, but the rest of them.
Still doesn't hurt to know.
You have no clue.
Yeah.
I could be wanting to convert to Goblinism.
Called goblinism.
I know
I wish my
He's a
character.
kid, right? That's the term they use? Cannibal? Yeah.
that. I
Cannibal?
did want Mr.
I haven't seen him eat any person yet.
Mm-mm.
I wish I was here right now.
Yet.
Sam.
I suppose you have like a deity of knowledge or anything like that. Learning.
We got one.
What's his name?
Or her.
It's sort of like that wasn't something I paid too much attention to.
Oh, so then he's just gonna forget you.
I forget a lot of things.
Same.
I mean, like he might be able to tell you, but well,
He can't talk.
Can he not?
yeah, he could.
Right in the dirt. Here's a stick.
Fuck off.
He,
Leave my sticks alone.
My stick.
he takes a stick and like writes in goblinoid on the ground.
And what does that say?
Well, I think there's like cola.
It's beautiful.
Move on backwards.
You want to ask him? Oh,
These are
That may be
elaborate.
that may be the god that Lokal is in service to.
Clopopple? Clopopple?
Low ball come back.
Why are we interested in goblin gods?
I'm just interested in all the gods. I like to learn.
Also, there ain't shit to do.
Might as well make friends.
We can get you another one. And he like waddles over to the dirt and like digs a little bit more. This time he brings out, it's not a coconut, but it's like a melon.
Yeah, the fucking stash over there. That's why I haven't been wanting to look.
Where are you pulling these from?
pile that
That's a loaded
smells like
question.
decent food. Meanwhile, the other three humans are like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
You don't like coconuts. Maybe you talk to, and he like takes the dagger and like barely like scrapes the gourd's flesh to where it doesn't fully like puncture it,
Right.
and he makes a little face on it as well. Gourd, he's Gordy.
Baseball.
Hmm.
You gotta work on your ventriloquism a little bit.
That was way too many syllables for a goblin.
Full name Gordon Malone.
Making it talk without moving your lips.
Wait, you can make things talk without moving lips?
Yeah.
How? I can't. Its lips don't move already.
Only somebody had minor illusion.
I do, but I can't use it.
Tends to just bam on top of the fence just to be like,
You can take somebody with you.
yeah.
You should take
I
Gordy
mean, I can
with
take
you.
off. Yeah.
You should take Gordy with you.
Doesn't count as a person.
I'm thinking
You can
like
take
things like
someone.
what if one of us could like pretend that we're sick, so maybe they take us to somewhere. If they're gonna sell us, they gotta make sure the merchandise is good, so that could leave one of us out.
Why are you thinking they're gonna sell us?
Because that was implied.
I mean, if they were really going to sell us, they'd fatten us up instead of giving us this bullshit to eat.
You give the best stuff to your merchandise? No,
You want to fatten them up, yeah?
not necessarily.
That's only if you want to eat them if you fatten them up.
Oh,
Also,
that's why you're talking about cannibalism.
also, if your merchandise is too healthy, then it can get away.
Let's not talk about this with someone in our presence.
No, that's all right. This guy keeps bringing out puppets.
Gore. The last one was a coconut. You stick hand up puppet's ass.
You're trying.
He's off the rock.
Funny is because of the fact that sending is mental, nobody can hear it unless they're holding the sound, and it's delivered to them.
You told us that. Send a message through the rock.
No. That's what I'm saying is I couldn't ever be like, "Hey, see, it's playing," because nobody else can hear it.
Would you guys be amenable to keeping that one in the back pocket, though? Because I feel like we're going to be here for a hot minute.
You do it once a day.
No, I'm talking about feigning like life-threatening illness. See where they take us. Of course, you know it's a gambit because they could as easily put your head up against the block and cut your head off like a chicken. You know. Merchandise.
You're
You
very
put
dark.
chicken heads on blocks.
Do you eat them live?
No, you just grab chicken and like swing.
Oh,
That's brutal.
Or
We
you're strong enough, you
we
can.
cut the heads off. We cut the heads off the chickens and cook them.
Real quick, man. That's just.
There's a way now where if you just like lower it into like a cone and you just.
We're really getting off track here. Let's move on to plans.
No, seriously, I haven't found it.
Ooh, that's Python.
Like at their own farm.
Don't think about it too much.
So, a couple of hours after breakfast,
Yep.
There are two pretty large goblins along with a bugbear that show up, and they unlock the gate, and one of the goblins sticks its head in and goes, "I need one."
Sure.
I need one.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was I want. I thought I was saying his name.
You mind if I do it?
Trust me on this.
As time has been going on, you can see noticeably Barnabas has been getting more and more fidgety and antsy.
Let him stretch his legs a little bit.
He's really strong.
If you want to go, I'm not gonna fucking stop you.
And so does she, says he, and so do I.
Metaphorical.
Really?
Sorry, he's been rubbing off on me.
Yes, he has. Don't let him do
Okay.
that too much. That's kind of gross.
The bugbear, like, when you start to step out, he like takes sword and like points it at you,
Good Lord, Barney.
and the and the goblin goes, "Follow me."
All right.
Like the two big goblins sort of like stagger, and the bugbear follows behind with the sword. Like,
Make sure you don't get away.
Longsword looks like a dagger in its hand.
Yeah, it's a short sword.
So what's a bugbear look like again? I've heard them referenced.
Fucking ugly with some long ass arms.
Black eyes.
bugbear.
Are they like one of those combination type creatures? Like a
Okay,
No.
okay.
There you go. There's the bugbear.
It goblinoid, but very tall, very hairy,
so they
long arms.
ooh.
They're very tall, very scary, and their eyes are just
Harry, you're a guy.
bigger.
They march you through the town, past the new construction, and now that you're getting to like walk through the town, give me a perception check.
First roll with a new dice. Believe that is a 16 or a 20 total.
20 total.
Yes.
There's a lot of construction going on. It looks like they are getting ready for something in the town. But they march you through the town and they bring you to like a smaller hut. And they
Never mind. Yes, you should.
they
Don't have to fucking poke me.
inside there's another goblinoid there, and it looks like it's for you. You might would think it's like an apothecary or something like that. And the goblinoid is being checked over by someone or something. It's hard to tell with yeah, it has a plague doctor's mask on.
I've seen one of those types of masks. Although it unhinged and swallowed a person whole.
Do you think? Should I?
This is a conflict.
Should I start now?
No, it's on the stage when resting. What can
So
you
the
do with your body?
So the thing with the plague doctor's mask will look over and say in Goblin, "So what have you brought this one in for?"
One of them sticks its head in and says, "It's one of the few that came in recently."
Oh, good, good. Have him put his hands on the stone like everybody else, and I motion over to like this little crude statue with a circular stone on top.
I think we're getting an introduction.
So, before it continues, was I allowed to take any of my equipment?
Only what you had on you.
Okay. Then I would have just had my armor shield. So.
A cleansing stone.
Hands on. Stop.
And as you touch it, you feel a slight warmth, and then all of the dirt, grime, sweat, everything just falls off of your body.
I'm pretty again.
I did take that
Pretty
infusion
fucked up.
specifically for that.
Oh, that's fucking weird. It's. I don't stink anymore though.
All right. You come, and I will say in common, you come to the back.
Oh,
And I will
fuck, you
wait
guys
in the
remember
lobby
that.
in case things get rowdy.
To the back I go. Barnabas just have to get out of the cage.
So I'm guessing I would basically be in charge of like overlooking them, seeing like what they're capable of, what they could possibly be useful for.
You're also checking them over to make sure that they're not
If they're not what?
ill.
Yeah. All right, and I will first begin, like feeling for a pulse, just trying to like this dude is covered in like leather head to toe.
Like no skin showing or anything like that.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Giant plague doctor's mask. Got a hood, not really a hat. It's just he's basically taking like your vitals and stuff. Assuming that would be like a medicine check.
Good.
That would be a dirty 20. Did I get any sort of like
He seems to be perfectly well. No known issues that you can know of.
Just hungry.
seems rather strong?
Yeah.
Very strong, very healthy. Seem like a resilient sort.
Do notice a lot.
Hmm. Tell me, what is your band doing in this part of the area? How did you get here?
We're following the woman heading to press, whatever the fuck that is.
Any particular reason? You'll say as he like starts like kind of looking at some of the scarring.
Trying to remember how long this
We were told to. Probably about it.
We were basically fucking told to. And best guess at finding out some shit from whatever the hell a library is.
Yes, a library. A place with a lot of books.
I do have one of those now.
Not quite. I motion over to like my little collection on a bookshelf.
What?
Why? It's okay.
Go in there.
It moved on him and it freaked him out.
Oh, the wizard.
No, the door slightly, as he bumped it,
Oh,
it came out.
he's barked at the wizard a couple of times.
He's probably sleeping.
Do I notice anything on Barnabas that would look magical at a glance that I would want to inspect further?
There's a very just pristine longsword.
But nothing that would
That's the
naturally
Only
indicate.
thing.
No.
Armis has a total of 11 magical items, 10 of which are in a box because he can't use them without a crossbow.
Going to kind of jot some notes down about Barnabas. Clearly, I'm not going to get much information out of this one.
You would have noticed that Martin, like, doing an inspection, his ears are clipped.
Huh. Okay. Humans do that to their own, do they?
What? Oh, fuck yeah. All the time.
The first time I've seen that particular instance.
Pretty fucking happy about that.
Explain the scarring, though.
What am I doing here?
Oh, just checking you over. Need to make sure that you're not ill. What kind of condition you're in, what you might be good at.
I'm hungry. I'm strong and I can fight.
Hungry.
You know, the fucking slop that I give in the cage is not good.
Reach out and say, maybe increase the protein in this one's slot. Seems like a strong one. Might be good to have him around. Not very smart though. Could easily be manipulated in some way. I'm saying
all in all, right?
yeah, that is all. He is abs.
He's a stupid.
All right. Give this paper to the guards as you leave. Go out that way. Do not touch anything.
If I give you my word that I won't cause any problems, can I please stay out of the cage?
You'll have to take that one up with them. I don't have that particular authority.
I'll walk away.
Not my shit.
It's pointed.
The three are still sitting there waiting for you. One of them snatches the paper, puts it in a pouch, and they march you back to the cage.
And that would have been like an inventory of his health, his equipment.
Yeah.
What'd they do to you?
Pushed her forward.
Touch a rock. And now I don't stink, so please, all of you, fucking go. You all reek.
I know fucking do it. Unless you want to.
Oh,
I
no.
wanted to go before.
I want to see what happens. Go.
I'll follow.
You follow.
Yep.
Okay.
About pushing.
I want to see what happens.
They walk you through the town. Perception check.
That's big. Ooh, that's nothing. That's a 26.
With a 26, you definitely notice all of the construction. Some of it is very, even for what you would consider goblin weight standards, very different. Some of it has more intricate carvings than you would anticipate.
Yeah.
Because the typical thought process of all goblins is they're stupid.
For sure.
So,
The confirmation bias and stuff like that.
yeah.
When we pass the stage that we were seeing, can I see if there looks like there's any kind of gallows situation being made?
It does not look like there is.
A little relief, but you know.
Let's see here. No.
No.
They march you to a tent, and like when they get to the tent, the bugbear pokes you in the back of the.
I'm going. What's in here?
Very as well kept an apothecary as one could have with the materials available in this town. It is generally cleaned, shelves stocked. Hands on the stone.
That's the stone he was talking about. What's he gonna do?
Clean. All right, to the back.
Okay.
My athletic, not quite as powerful ability as the other one. Going to begin, vitals and everything.
Take off and trench coat. Maybe be checked.
So tell me, what is your little band doing here?
We've been going out and trying to
12 for medicine.
solve a quest, and we met up with our friend there, Esper, and she was supposed to be taking us to press. We just stumbled into you.
Well, how unfortunate for you.
This is unfortunate for us. Like, is something bad going to be happening?
Do I know this can be happening?
No.
Well, frankly, I have no idea.
Good.
I'm just a doctor after all. I'm gonna look him over. Anything stand out to me as innately magical? It's like that's something that looks magical.
Um,
So knife and
at a glance, he's got a black dagger that might just be to you. It just looks like an obsidian dagger.
But that's not something that's.
It's not a common.
I see that for a second. I point to the dagger.
well,
I just want to see if I can't identify that.
you have to see it.
You're trying to hide.
with identify.
Do you have an issue with that?
Oh, it's just fucking better, and I don't want people taking it.
Oh no. You have my word that I will give it back. On my honor as a doctor.
We have doctors in action.
Oh.
Holding you to it. Then.
And I'm going to try to inspect it, I guess. Arcana.
Yeah.
Sharper than I expected. That was a nap.
Yeah, you've got no idea what it is.
Manifested as a rolling that one, rolling that one.
Since I don't even have a hint of it being anything else, I'm not gonna waste a spell slot on it.
You can always ritual cast.
Yes, no.
Depends on if you're a ritual quest.
I'm pretty sure.
It also causes, no.
So I would need a reason to do so. Well, you seem to be rather good help. Very dexterous. I will jot everything down. obsidian dagger. Blah blah blah. Blah. Let's get the guard up the exit. Okay. By the way, who sent you out here? Who put you on this quest to begin with?
Honestly, I'm trying to remember now. But so many people I've talked to. You know, that's what I'm trying to think. Is like, which one am I talking about? Going out into the waste or coming back?
You went through the waste. Coming out of the waste, though.
We're looking for some keys.
I take it that you are unwilling to give me a name, then.
It's not that I'm unwilling, is I'm not exactly positive what their name is.
Cool.
There's a few different names. It's been a long fucking 6-7 months now.
I'm wanting a name drop so badly.
That was more for me.
I take it that's Lebuckle's name in Goblin is still Lebuckle.
Yeah.
So I will say in Goblin, oh, Lebuckle, reveal the secret of these idiots to me, please.
I would hear that name.
The only thing you understood was Lobot.
I understood that.
Go for it.
Lova.
How so?
Traveled with them for a good while. You might say.
You
Mm-hmm.
traveled with Saint Lebuckle.
Only recently found out he was a saint, but yes.
I want to insight that.
Okay.
Would you take
That was the turn on Loboku.
Well, I mean, I would call it the word.
9.
Seems to be telling the truth.
What dealings would you have with Saint Lebuckle?
I do were looking for some keys. Might have been led up to go that way from a certain saint.
Hmm.
You know, saint.
I will go. I'll go over to a shield I have sitting on the wall, and I will tap the holy symbol emblazoned on it.
Recognize that symbol?
No.
Yeah.
The symbol of Saint Lebuckle.
That's
At least that's
before.
one of the 2 symbols that are on it.
As I said before, I'm not really familiar with the sainthood. Just need you to hold still for just a second.
What's on me?
I'm going to well,
What?
You
had a buddy.
What kind of bug?
eight-legged one.
A
An
spider?
eight-legged one.
Oh.
But it was tiny. And it took me a second to realize that's what it was. It wasn't just a fuzzy.
So. Let me see that paper again.
All right.
I want to talk to them again. They claim to have traveled with Saint Lebuckle. Hand it to the guard on the way out.
Still shit.
Still trying to read it, huh?
Looks like scribbles to you.
Yeah.
Rather
It's
be
definitely not Velos.
As you walk out, one of the goblins puts their hand out.
There you go.
He puts it in a pouch. And walk you back through town. And when they bring him back, they bring back Adane.
Right.
Also, gonna ask some questions.
Anything
Mike?
interesting happen?
Might be somewhat truthful.
Okay.
In town.
So, you go through the town. While Finn is away, anybody doing anything?
So what happened?
I mean, as he said, you touch a stone and you get cleansed, which is pretty nice. But we've been traveling with a companion named Robaco, and the fellow who was checking us out happened to mention him.
No.
So this might be the connection we have. Potentially.
I don't know who that is, but
Here's the companion of ours.
I did mention
You see this weird backpack
That's a
with the
level player,
lipstick?
right?
That was his.
yes, I was wondering what that was.
That was his.
So they take you through the town. Give me a perception check, unless you're just head down.
15.
You get about the same as Barnabas, where it is the like you can tell that they're doing something throughout the whole town. You're not quite sure exactly, but based on what the other goblins have told you, it's probably some sort of festival.
How much do I know about this festival?
You know a lot about it.
Very nice.
Saint
At least
Festival.
I've been here for at least a couple of years now.
Well, it's not just that. It's like it's a goblin festival to the.
I mean, my experience with goblinoid religion in particular would started somewhat recently.
Yeah.
I would share with them that I didn't take the. I don't think that stage was close, so that's good news.
Well, they did mention some kind of festival, so I'm assuming this is a festival.
There's a lot of pretty decorations, so it sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what for the maybe a saint festival for the goblin saints that he was talking about.
Potentially.
Not just all saints, a particular saint.
The craft saint.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think Gordy will work.
Keep working on it.
Man, I got something.
Maybe you should add some decorations to it. You got some grass.
Give it some hair.
Yeah.
Or give it a crown.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mocking me?
No,
No,
I'm actually
we're-
being serious. On
We're
that.
actually helping you. Because I'm assuming you're going to use this as your offering.
It's a gore.
You're
The
gonna-
first time with the coconut, I was a bit offended until I understood what they were actually going with, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go.
Your gourd should be very decorative and crafty.
What if you do like little lines around it and do like one of those weird eggs that they have in. So there? I don't know. What would be the equivalent of a Fabergé egg place? Might have been crust, probably. Might have had something like it. Very pretty eggs. Just decorative. You don't
You eat
eat
eggs.
these. No, you don't eat these. They're made of metal.
Why would you have metal eggs?
For decoration for the house, you
I thought
know,
it to be pretty.
add personality to
Plus-
your house.
It's a challenge to get that much intricacy on something like that.
Like that.
Again, I'm with this one.
It means very decorative.
Very
Ornate.
pretty. Very hard to get it that pretty.
Mm-hmm.
People challenge each other for it and stuff like that.
You eat eggs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to add hair to Gordy?
I cut hair.
I was gonna say, hand me the coconut,
Shave the coconut.
and I'm just like, it's not gonna be pretty, but just shave off some of the coconut, like hair.
Why are you holding pubes?
You can make a beard out of it.
I mean, if you want hair, Esper sitting right there.
You cannot touch my hair. Nobody ever touches my hair or anything on me.
You're not.
I didn't say I was getting it. You killed my friend. Fuck off.
I didn't kill your friend.
She nuked him.
Didn't kill him. I vaporized him.
Replacement. Gordy.
I stand by.
I mean,
I stand by my wording when I say I was not the one who killed your friend.
you had friends with an onion, and I can have friends with a bird.
Wait. He talks to onions?
Now, I traveled with a person whose name
Oh
was.
god, that worked out so well.
Right. So you talk to stones and he talks to onions.
No, we all talked to the onion. Well, this one didn't. She blasted him into.
He takes Gordy and like pulls him a little closer away from Esper.
He pulls out. See this little biscuit. Those onions.
It's a hell of a lot easier to say onion as their name than and will butcher the ever living fuck out of the proper name. Just told.
Thank heavens, because I never heard you trying to say their name to someone they didn't know.
Oh yeah, because when you told one of us, I'm just gonna call you onion. So blah 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 blah.
So you've made it through the town. They get you to a tent and they poke you in the back.
Hands on the stone.
Got it.
All right, to the back. You're wiry, aren't you?
That's not an introduction.
To you.
Down and start like taking your vitals.
Reach out into his face.
You mean touch fit?
So your friend mentioned that you were heading to Crest.
Yeah. So you some kind of doctor?
Yes. That is exactly what I am.
Some kind of goblin doctor? What are your reasons for being here?
Reverse it.
I think you should be the one answering the question.
Am I?
Keep my head out. This one seemed to have a screw loose.
And upon new introductions, Finn seems crazier than Bond.
Not mentally well.
I mean, he has been
This one's a
tortured.
philosophizer.
I mean, he has
Well.
been tortured, kidnapped,
12 on medicine.
and held on a
I
pedestal
think-
for like
Well,
days.
but there's no issues.
And anything magical at a glance.
Nope.
Writing down the equipment I can see. Writing down the equipment I can see. So,
Good. That's about it. Gonna say anything?
I don't know if it counts as magic, but that silver bracelet.
you're a strange one.
Strange times.
You like to talk in circles. What is it that drives you to do that?
Psychology.
Funny we're talking about drive. So you're a man of science, right?
I'd say so.
Mm-hmm. What's your role here? Like, besides poking me in places that you really shouldn't be poking me.
They didn't ask you to cough.
I'm an apothecary. Medicines. I'm also a doctor. I treat illnesses. I'm also a surgeon. I'm sure you can figure that one out.
So you're driven by knowing, huh?
I am. As a devout follower of Saint Robaco.
Robockle. So, seeing that we're in good health and everything, I really don't want to get sold. And I get a feeling that there's a transaction.
I believe that is what is going to happen. Like, do I have any reason to think that's what's going to happen? I've never heard of someone getting sold from this town.
Well, normally when I've been in captivity, it's either I'm going to sell you or they're going to execute me. So,
I mean, they might hold you for some sort of ransom.
so why are we at the big kids table?
Okay. They don't know what you are.
Well, knowledge seeker, we do know Lawbuckle.
So I have
However else the others intend him. him.
I've been told. I want you to explain to me how you met with them.
Rocky relationship, but I met these folks on the road in the waste.
And I also like to point out this dude is like over 7 foot tall.
Oh,
he is
big,
Literally
possible
Gotcha.
goblinoid.
First person Barnabas has had to look up to.
yeah.
Hold on,
Let me see if you're taller than me.
I'm taller than it.
I think I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
You're up there.
Yeah. What did I put his height as? Did I actually write it down? I did not. But no, he's like over 7 foot tall.
It is my. I'm
Are you
like,
a bugbear?
That would be cool.
You notice that he is very tall. He has very long arms.
He is a bugbear.
I'm gonna be able to see eyes, even if they're those lenses was.
I'm not gonna hit you with the like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? But you're a doctor because you want to know things, right? It's in your best interest to see that we get out of here and we can take a meeting. See the wheels turning, buddy.
I want to insight that one.
So, Dan, do you think that things beef opens up and eats people like
What's he got to be?
That's a 10.
Wouldn't remember.
Are you trying to lie to him, or
I'm
Well, I don't know if I can guarantee that. Obviously.
It's more like a bluff.
Yeah.
Um, give me a deception check?
I just want to roll against.
Yeah.
That's a d12.
Okay, so
yes, please roll
Ken,
that
what
one.
am I?
Deception.
What deception?
Yeah.
Oh, you're screwed. I got a 9 in that. You gotta beat 21.
10 does not beat 21.
Does not.
Sounds good. Sounds legit.
Think of all the things that you can learn. Our lives.
Do you know your God's book?
Give me a sign what I should do with these things. Seem to be truthful.
You ask why we're connected to him too. He's tied in with our gods. So he's important to us too.
Religion check if I know anything about that.
Sure. That sounds good.
That would be 23.
You know that the Goblin Pantheon and the Human Pantheon have made deals before. You're not 100% sure that they would be like buddy-buddy. But they are not opposed to like have sit-downs with each other occasionally, minus a few of the goblinoid gods who just think that anything that's not goblinoid needs to be wiped off the face of the planet.
I'm sure there's a few human saints or deities that feel that way as well.
Right. But your character being goblinoid, more about the goblinoid religion right now.
The goblinoid and gnomish religions.
Right.
On that level, so we got a character because that is what Finn would have come in here with, even regardless.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get an infirmary. I didn't know that you'd be sitting there. But as far as metagaming, like if I could surmise that, like I walk in, I'm like, oh, he more than likely is goblin because we're around goblins. There's a pretty fine line right there, right?
I mean,
There's play on it.
yeah, you're gonna assume that he's a goblin.
It's a goblinoid.
We've seen in the town. We've seen goblin.
Probably a few verdant as well.
What's a hobgoblin?
Those
It's
really big goblins, the ones that.
Tall red.
tall redskins. The one that said hostages.
The tank class.
The warlords.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So that you know, the hobgoblins are the top of goblinoids. Bugbears are like the enforcers, and then goblins are the
runs.
plotters.
That is a Urukai, a red Urukai. That's not the race. I don't do much for this. Mostly soft, Dark right now.
I will see to what I can do. I make no promises.
Keep me in mind. What's this?
Hand it to the guards on your way out.
And before I go, if it does go that way, I can get us out of here if they are selling. Talk to me.
I severely doubt that it's going to happen. If it should happen, I may be more inclined.
Thanks for the fortune cookie there. I'm on the way.
They hold their hand out, put it in a pouch, walk you back.
So I'm the last one.
Yep.
I can go in, I guess.
Good luck in there.
Hmm.
Anything happen while I was gone?
I made another one.
We give Gordy there some hair. I'm not sure where the hair's going to go yet. Could be head, could be face, could be pubes.
He's in some rough shape, bro. Good luck.
Perception check.
Hold on. Where is it? There it is. I'm great at these. That's a 9.
You definitely notice the construction. That's about it.
That's construction over there.
Yep.
You almost get hit by like a falling cinder block.
You're more concerned about the two goblins and the hobgoblin that's got the
knife.
sword held to your back.
Yeah. That's for always trying to get out.
Or not hobgoblin, bugbear. Oh,
Big goblinoid.
yeah. They walk you to a tent.
Hands on the stone. How many were with this group?
I have one.
I meant all together. Is this the last one?
I have one.
Last one. Okay. Really got to work on your enunciation, my friend.
Darn educated goblin.
Doctor, fix its dislocated jaw.
Like Doc speaks in like perfect
Dislocated
standard goblin.
It is very difficult
Look.
to like sound out everything with a dislocated jaw.
We just need a little bit of
Seen
speech
some
therapy,
things.
alright? Got some aphasia there.
So how you doing? I put the hands on the stone.
I am Actually, very confused after the last couple.
Oh yeah, I am too.
I'm sure you are. To the back.
I go. You're not gonna poke me with anything, are you? I don't like needles.
If you with any needles,
Okay.
you need to test your reflexes and get your vitals.
Okay.
Really be like reaching down,
Mhm.
feeling
I'm very short.
and around.
You have to like bend at your waist.
How tall is she?
I'm sure he's like seated at a stool at this point.
Yes.
I think she's like 5 foot tall.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wisdom check.
10.
Keep getting
Nothing-
lower, don't they?
Nothing strange except for
Nothing strange.
maybe the ear.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
I assume it's the same that happened to the previous one.
Sort of.
Well, the first one, I guess. Apple?
You can say that.
Good or should?
Like giving out personal information. Sorry.
Non-cooperative.
Always be honest with your doctor.
You'll know all four of us have not been exactly cooperative.
Difficult patient.
I thought about
Maybe
interrogating
sedation.
There's someone that could actually answer.
Right.
So, what brought you here?
Well, I got a job. Don't ask questions about the job, but do the job, get paid. That's how I work. I was told to get them and take them to Chris.
Who gave you this job?
One of my benefactors.
Does your benefactor have a name?
I don't ask questions. Less I know, the better in my case work.
Are you some sort of assassin?
No, maybe.
Added lying.
The way you phrase
Maybe an
it could also
assassin.
just be a sugar baby.
Yeah.
That's all warlocks on.
That's true.
And at a glance, anything particularly magical?
I don't have magic.
Or mundane?
Hard to find magic stuff, right?
You
Yeah,
do
especially
notice
when
that
you
she
leave it in
carries
the
3
cage.
daggers, though.
Boots, John.
Technically, I
The
did.
backpack with
I'm
the
just now remembering. Technically, I did, but it's nothing worth anything.
I mean, was it anything that was magical at a glance?
Remember that? You don't get drunk.
For the alchemy job?
No, I got.
No, he's got a mod that takes away the alcohol.
Did anybody have the alchemy jug on them when they walked through? No.
Or
Because
leather
that's something
packs.
he would have immediately known.
No.
We left her packs and everything in the cage.
Shame. So, that's all there is to you. You don't ask questions. You take people from place to place.
Pretty much, if it gets me paid.
That's what provides an escort service.
That solidifies the innuendos.
Don't ask questions, just get paid.
I was supposed to tell you that I would pay you more to abandon your friends. Be on your merry way.
No one really call them my friends, but I do have a job for them, and I do kind of follow through all my jobs.
Interesting.
I have a rule.
As do I. I respect that. A lot of knives you got.
Oh yeah. That's protect myself. You know how? Look how tiny I am.
You say as he has like 7 knives laid out on the paper.
Don't get any ideas.
Girl's gotta protect herself, right? Dangerous world.
It is. Be attacked by some goblins.
Well, we did get attacked. I didn't expect to get lost. I thought I had the right place, but
You really should know to come through these woods.
I probably should have.
Old poorly, right?
Well, anyways,
I was off my game.
Okay.
give that to the guard outside, and tell the two more agile ones that I want to speak to them again at some point.
Okay. You're not gonna kill him, are you?
I'm not tied up to the door.
Alright. I go up.
Holds the hand out,
Mm-hmm.
takes the paper.
Oh. And tell Socrates that he is like 3 months late on his appointment.
Which one's that?
You gotta get those ferns.
Medium-sized one, spiky hair. Peg leg.
I think I know.
Probably needs that thing replaced by now.
They take you back to the camp
Yeah.
and put you in, and they lock everything up, and the three turn and walk off.
That was interesting, yeah.
Strange person. Thing.
Very tall.
Very. Looks like the creature that stabbed me in the back when I was getting in the tent. Height wise.
Good. Hard to tell with all the leather.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gonna do anything for the rest of the day?
I mean, I'm assuming
Are they getting taken back?
Everybody's been brought back.
Well, he wanted to speak to.
Oh, yeah, by the way, he wants to talk to you guys. YouTube. Sometime later.
I mean, that's great and all, but we can't do shit until the guards get us, right?
I think it's something to do with, like, getting out.
I'm assuming that once I'm done with any patients, I'll be like out wandering around in the festival.
There's no festival.
I mean, observing.
Yeah.
Funny is, I know where your tent is now. And surely it's less than 500 feet away.
Oh,
So,
that would be.
I can just be like, hey, let's go talk to the doctor.
500 feet is
Deceptively short.
no. It's deceptively longer than you think.
Us.
Yeah.
Like it's longer than a football field.
As far as this road, how far would that get you, you think?
So 500 feet is 0.1 mile.
Oh, that. Yeah.
It's 0.2 miles for half a mile. Or 0.2 miles for 1,000 feet. I use when I'm driving for my job, I have to measure distance from a property to the fire hydrant. And if it's within 1,000 feet, I have to make notes of it. It's over 1,000 feet, I have to make different notes. So I've learned that basically 1,000 feet is 0.2 miles. So 500 feet is, and it's point.
Wait, I should know that.
Yeah,
I used to run track, so that's like okay.
it's a tenth of a mile. So
So if you one surround and then maybe a quarter of the track is
It's a pretty good distance. I mean,
I mean,
I'm assuming my tent would be.
Yeah, well, imagine this isn't like a metropolis.
Yeah.
no,
This is.
A tiny settlement.
A large town.
it's a very large.
It's a little more than a football.
Probably reach if you absolutely wanted to.
I'm not yet.
But
range for that thing. I didn't even think about that.
Mention door is very handy when you need to get the fuck out.
so you guys aren't going to do anything? Duck, what are you doing?
Well, after They're yelling at some of the construction workers that are definitely not being as safe as they could be.
You're breaking OSHA violation.
What's the equivalent in theory?
If you break your leg again, I am amputating it.
So about that doctor, he asked a lot of questions, didn't he?
Mhm.
I couldn't give him anything. Well, I could if I really wanted
it
to,
wasn't
but I
really the
really
case
didn't
in
want to
that.
tell him anything. Because I personally don't know a lot.
Wander around closer to where they're being held.
I mean, they're on the outskirts of the town. It's not a hidden secret where it's at. So
Funny freak.
There's just all far over there.
I'll kind of nod at you when I see you, and then I'm going to head to what I guess is the center of town. Yeah. See if anyone is interested in maybe what could be done with these people who claim to have traveled with one of the goblin saints of all things.
okay. So you're gonna go talk to one of the warlords.
I suppose so.
So your choices are you've got the Goblin Chieftain, the Hobgoblin Warlord, and then you have the Goblin Shaman.
Well, based on the fact that I'm going for religious reasons, and my dude is, a man of religion, probably going to the shaman.
The Shaman's a female goblin, and their tent is it's one of the larger tents, but when you walk into it, it's very ratty looking on the inside. The outside looks amazing, and it is definitely one of those like decoratively the bones hanging and all sorts of herbs and stuff like that. There's incense that's burning.
Are those new bones?
You know,
They're a bit different from the last time I was in here. Then again, it has been a while, hasn't it?
what brings you to us?
Some travelers ways into the town. They appear to have been taken as prisoners, hostages. Not entirely sure what the other higher ups are doing with them. They claim to have traveled with Saint Lobach. The fact that they knew that name at all is suspect.
Humanoids are known to lie and cheat their way.
True.
Sure.
But how many of them have been known to have any knowledge at all of our religions?
Remember the one he came made deals and wrote? Or was that before? You don't know.
This would be before I'm guessing before Doc's time.
Yeah.
That would probably be before I came here.
We've had more than one. In my lifetime. Other shamans have said that many have come before. Humans find us fascinating, but still don't trust us.
You do not
doesn't trust
trust
anyone.
them. And we do not trust them.
Oh, Justice.
Say that they will befriend us and let us into towns for us to just be stoned, thrown out as corpses.
So tell me, what if they can prove that what they say is true?
I find it hard to believe that the great saint would spend time with them.
That is-
You guys out of money.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
You soon will.
So your advice is to assume that they are lying until it is undeniable.
Scary part is the fact that they God does not want to more money to fix. That's a lot.
I have thought about that.
You're just now putting that together?
I think I thought about it before, just they came back and it's like, oh,
Like, the saints fear her. What is she?
It's been a year since I've joined you guys. I'm about this point because I know that I was here for Turkey Day last year.
She's old enough and learned enough that she doesn't have to roll for many of her spells.
The staying power of that name kind of scares me.
Are you guys talking about this in character?
No, Lord, no.
They also claim to have come from the wastes. Does that seem possible to you? It's not something I've heard many a time.
We have sent some to the waste, they've come back. I'm not. It's possible. Who knows what humans have done?
Well, I believe goblins could. It's the first I've heard of humans being able to survive it, though. But then again, they did seem rather healthy. One of them seemed rather strong. It's a bit dumb.
That is for the warlord to decide.
I have sent my notes to him. I suppose that we will have to wait to hear back. Blessings be upon you. Take my leave. I kind of muse that in my head.
Okay. Anybody doing anything for the rest of the day?
Finishing up the last homemade caltrops.
Okay. Another day down. Get a long rest.
At night, Doc would, be praying.
Yep.
Asking for guidance from Saint Lobacal, as well as the gnomish saint of healing.
Okay. Anybody have any plans for the next day?
Well, we can't really do much,
No, you can't.
so no.
You know,
We're launching this.
like, I want to talk to them again, but I don't really have much I can say until I hear back from the warlords.
Right.
It's like, what? I don't really have a decision to make until I know the circumstances.
Actually, I'm going to be talking to the fellow goblin in the tent about this festival he's talking about. Just out of curiosity.
Okay. He'll tell you that basically it's a they have a couple of days festival every year around the peak of the sun,
Mm-hmm.
and that they bring out all of their a lot of goblins bring out crafts
Mhm.
as offerings to the goddess. And some of them are taken, and some of them are not. But every year it's a big festival, and it's basically a summer festival.
Okay.
That's secretly a hack.
Doc would be probably working on something like a fire or something.
Anybody doing anything on the 4th other than that? Dave?
He needs a little more powder.
So fashioning some dice being rubbed and nearby. Drying it.
As you're doing that, one of the goblins walks over and goes, pulls out of a pouch, throws down knuckle bones.
Could have shown that on the first day. You know, passing the time a little more fun.
You guys like to gamble?
I have Rock and Gordy.
I'll play you for Gordy.
No, don't take
Keep the other stuff away.
don't take Gordy. That's their thing for the festival.
He's a prize.
We already ruined one of them.
Well, you could borrow the coconut. And it's shaded down a little bit, but
Wear it like a cap. Heat's getting to me, man.
There's a small tarp over what you guys have.
It doesn't help.
Basically, it is one of those,
Nah.
like, the small tarp, there's certain times of the day that, like, yeah, it doesn't help. But other times, it definitely does, like,
I know you said out of the sun, like I guess we're still towards like the ebbing end of summer.
no, you're in the dead center of summer.
Okay.
This is the second month of summer.
We're
There's only
approaching the
two.
summer solstice.
Yeah, that's the reason they're doing the festival.
That's right.
On the second day, after Doc, you have the tent flap comes open, and in steps a large orc.
Orc?
Yeah,
Do I know this orc?
no.
Hello? Oh,
Yeah.
I will say in common. Hello?
The shipment of ash
Ash.
brought by Lothakel.
The mask betrays no emotion, but Doc is definitely smirking at this point. Bring it in.
He
Or I will go investigate it myself if it is that large.
What is this ash for?
I feel like it's our out.
I will get step out of the
there's a
tent.
large cart, and on the back of the cart, it looks like giant leaves of tobacco.
Is it Crusher?
I so desperately want
I
Pressure.
He was from the first 20 years that we were in.
in the crest champion.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the payment has already been taken care of.
No.
Boy. Be a problem.
I'm assuming you've got money for this order.
You're a rich doctor.
Hold on. I will go take what looks like a statue down. It looks like a clay statue of a winged cat. The cat will and then it will seem to suddenly come to life. The wings spreading, and then I'm going to put my finger on it, and it's going to dissipate away into a small garment worth about 100 gold pieces. Will this suffice?
No.
I was not informed of this shipment.
Nobody informs anyone that drugs are coming.
Yep, it's Crusher.
No, if it was Crusher, there would be no drugs.
That's true too. He might have covered up something.
If he's sobered up, why'd he still be selling it?
You have a drug dealer?
I mean,
Okay. I
money's
will
money.
begin investigating the pile, I guess.
Okay. He watches you and he goes, "What are you doing?"
I was not aware of getting this large of a shipment from a benefactor going by a name that I was not expecting.
You're the doc, right?
Yes.
He like pulls out a piece of paper and he goes, "Doc needs ass, has people."
Oh. I see, I see. So you're wanting people.
Sure.
This is great.
Hey, look, your dream
No,
came
wait.
true. We just got sold.
Knowing laws. Knowing the laws. Would this, if I was to bring this up to the warlords, would they absolutely deny me? Would this be illegal as far as like goblinoid laws?
No.
So I can stay here. I am going to go talk to someone about this. This is this the sign you sent me, or is this a cruel joke?
Well, we're not married, so.
I will go off to see like the warlord.
Okay. It takes you a minute to get a council with him.
And I'm assuming that like I have like a mental idea of like the amount that this will be at this point. Like,
Looking at the cart, if
Yeah.
you're getting the whole cart, you're thinking like in the thousands of gold.
sir. An orc with a wagon just came in,
I was informed.
and thousands of gold worth of cash.
Make for a good.
Good festival. He asked in return the humans that have recently come here. Or people, I suppose the half elf will be included.
No.
Not a people.
We could talk with a few.
Hopefully,
Shall I take him to the prison to retrieve them? Very good.
And he looks over at one of the others and like motions for them to go with you.
And in the case that I, for some reason, do not return, remove all of my tonics, give them all to the shop.
he might get murdered.
I have reason to believe they have traveled with Snake Robot.
As your notes stated,
Hee hee.
again, The shaman has told me that you believe them.
Well, considering the shipment of ash came from a Lobako, I'm inclined to.
As you think is right.
Interesting.
That I will.
Same person take it. 7 foot tall.
And give the lady my regards.
Poor lady.
Oh. Wait. Were you the one that had the thing happen with the little goblin? Never mind. Do not give anyone my regards.
Yeah, ask. Were you the one who took out the tongues? I mean,
Do not give anyone my regards. I apologize.
Leaving before it
I will take my leave.
leaves before it gets too awkward.
digging hole.
Mount. Insert.
Alright. You can come with me. Alumzi.
One of the goblins walks with you, and the orc is just—he's sitting outside your tent, and he's rolling a.
Of course he is.
Okay, now it's starting to sound like Crusher.
Absolutely.
Oh, he broke the number one rule.
Never
With as
tried.
much as he had, I don't care.
Minus long way from the land.
Come with me. They are kept at the prison.
Ah.
Yes.
Back to prison.
He lights it, and he.
Don't worry, it's not illegal here.
No shit.
You don't have to put it up.
You just don't want to share it.
He like walks with you, like smoking it the whole time.
I'll take them over to the prison. Kind of motion towards the ones that I'd seen the other day.
Hello.
What's going on?
Why are we being taken by an orc?
So the orc you're looking at, typical orc, graying hair. He's starting to lose some of his like, definitely getting older, and he.
Alright, yeah, it worked.
Oh my god.
He pulls out a piece of paper and he looks at it. And he. Go.
Me?
Come here.
Me?
You can read.
Yes. I'll look at it.
Can't make out what she wrote there.
She?
Fuck.
What does it say?
It's got all of their names.
Barnabas,
Right?
Eden. Would it say Finn or Phoenix? Finn. Esper?
Yes.
You.
Me?
He reaches in the back and like pulls out a pouch and like tosses it towards you.
I take it.
It's full of gold.
Haha, I got my money.
Well, it shows them another.
Cool, then you don't need to come with us. We can just leave you in the cage.
How much,
So
how much gold we talking?
500.
So it would appear that one low buckle has sent something for you. Another benefactor who appears to be a female.
Okay. Good achievement.
That'd be kind of fun.
What did this?
I'd like to see Zaka again.
What does her look like? By the way,
I don't know. Sort of caddish.
Oh,
Catch.
yeah.
You get hired by Ruby.
Yeah, no, really.
Congratulations.
Start
Your,
looking through these other notes.
congratulations. Your lives are worth about, what was it, 10,000 golds worth of cash?
No. All it was brought was 7.
Oh yeah, cause
Apologies, it's the one herb that I'm not
God.
knowledgeable on.
Wait, hold on. That means he smoked how much?
Wait,
When you get a tolerance, man.
is there like any like listing of what's supposed to be there?
Bro, he could have just had mangoes or something.
I have no way of knowing
Oh.
how much material was
No.
anything.
Actually,
Well, that's the warlord's problem at this point.
Sounds right. He takes the paperwork and he like.
Do you need my signature on anything?
we don't sign.
Proof that it reached. where
We
it was
don't
supposed to
sign
go.
for proof. We just assume.
1, 2,
3
yeah,
and
and
4.
4.
Numbers are hard, buddy. It's okay.
I am sorry I ever
we
called
are
you.
proof of.
Yeah.
I am sorry that I ever called you unintelligent.
did you say that in orc or not? Or goblin?
I said that in common.
You called me what?
He called you stupid.
Oh. Listen here, fuckface.
The interplay.
Apology retracted.
He thinks I'm stupid.
When the hell did you call me stupid?
How many fingers am I holding?
75.
It's not the first time someone's asked him that. Memorize what it looks like.
How many times have you missed that question?
Only 4.
So now that this has been exchanged, I think it's time for us to skedaddle on out of here.
What about the party?
You can keep him. He's your friend now.
Same goblin. What is that that you have?
It's his friend, Gordon.
Well, Gordy's gonna have to stay there because he isn't on the list.
Made friends with the melon.
And Sticks.
That actually makes more sense.
Oh, nice.
That one does not make sense.
And Sticks.
Which one of you talks to Sticks?
I don't fucking talk to sticks.
That makes more sense.
I don't fucking talk to him.
Well, let's be fair. He doesn't talk to him. He just kind of lays him out and hopes they talk back.
And you've fucking seen that they do.
It has happened.
And they don't talk.
It's a
Point.
touchy subject.
Oh, great saint. Please tell me that I am making the right decision here.
Trust me, you are.
Probably not.
The one that's holding Gordon.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to join your little like party or whatever, here maybe they'll like your goddess of arts and crafts like this instead, and I will give them the ghoulish tapestry.
Oh, yeah.
Heavens, did you get that?
Apparently the waste. I haven't seen that in this world.
And what she said.
What's Ghoulish Tapestry?
It's the
Uh,
one with
it's-
all the death
I'm
and
going
gore
to-
in it. That we got
Death and
from the
gore
cave.
depicting like
I was-
demon
I
war.
was about to say that was.
Oh, yeah.
I was in captivity again.
Well, like I said, it's the warlord's problem now. I will be traveling with them after one last stop to mine.
You're going to. Shit.
Wait, are we
Do you
traveling
want to
with
travel
the
without a healer?
Mind you, you are very tough looking and strong. So it's understandable you have to protect yourself.
Who's cleaning the car out?
They will likely send someone.
I need my car.
We can walk.
It's his cards.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
If you would like, I'm sure that they would be happy to assist you.
Oh, yeah, I bought.
What are we doing?
We're unloading a cart somewhere.
Is it like heavy crates? Because, like, I mean, not that strong.
I've seen what that stuff is
Where the
doing.
fuck
to
is it
you.
getting
I don't
dropped
know if I
off
want to
at?
get near it.
It's just tobacco.
You'll be fine.
Where are we dropping it off
Yeah,
at?
that. I think it's a little bit more potent than
Where are
tobacco.
we dropping it off at?
I'll just unload it into the apothecary. They'll know what to do with it.
Fucking sticks in there.
It's because you don't like the smell of
Still looking at
flowers.
me.
See, things in there.
And the thing that
It is the cleanest building in this town.
1 second. He like when you get back to the car, he grabs a leaf. And he goes, "Here," and holds it up to your nose. And like, it is very pungent smelling leaf.
I think he
it
needs
doesn't
to
even
send that
make
shit
it
down.
towards me. My nose is curled up.
I want steak in there.
That's
Now,
strong smell.
grab a handful and take it in.
Dank ass shit.
I have some crates inside to place them in.
You think I'm respecting that place? I was told drop it in. He's going like right around the corner of 10th flat.
I should bring the tent with you.
Nah, they'll probably have someone else who can use it.
Goblins just
Sneezing
And
the
you're
entire
like-
time.
Unloading it at a point, okay, that's enough. There's still some leaf on it.
This isn't just tobacco either, is it? This is like their marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the apothecaries, there may be an empty box.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some crates.
Yeah, that's getting taken, and the leftovers getting stuffed in the box. I think
It's a crude wooden crate.
doesn't matter. It's gonna help the smell.
The box, the crate's staying in the car. Just
Oh yeah.
sequester.
Well, you feel it. There's still more.
You'll have to suffer, buddy.
I don't think you're going to win this one.
Never do.
Go off, grab some of my equipment, grab the shield down.
Buckle shield.
And fully geared up.
Now you also see that we have
Yeah,
other
there's-
stuff with us.
There's
See him put on a breastplate.
some fancy boots, jug.
Backpack with a weird stick coming out.
Crossbow and everything.
Are you a little bit curious about this backpack with the stick on it? Because I've been looking at it the whole time I picked him up.
That was not brought to me initially. I'm going to need to investigate that later. For now, though, I feel like we should be on our way before.
Anyone changes their mind?
Our
Yes.
benefactor is kind of impatient, so we got
No.
At least I'm impatient.
Okay.
That
So he's
That I
coming
believe.
with us?
So you're coming with us?
you claim to have traveled with Saint Lobaco. I need to verify this for myself.
The buckle's the same?
Somebody told us. Do you
You
want
see
to
the
talk to him?
You see the symbol right here. That is the holy symbol of Saint Lobaco.
He's not in here. I pulled up like bitchy basic guide to gods.
Do you want to talk to him?
Has it been a day since we
Yeah.
It's been 2 days.
Yeah, since
You say that is. Are you claiming that is a sending stone that allows you to communicate with him?
Oh, for sure. You told us you'd find us a way out.
This is Doc. I am verifying. You are who they claim you are. You.
Is that all you send?
I mean, yes, obviously I've prayed to Lobopple a few times since they've been here, so.
I wonder if he even listens to those prayers.
He's too busy doing St. Cole's dirty work.
You hear in your head a feminine voice. Goddess of magic is not defending
That's right, because his name is her.
Goddess of Magic is not available.
Oh, sheeping. Apologies. We'll try again another day. Thank you.
Apparently, they have.
But you
a lot
did
of
just find
things on
out
their
that we
side.
have a stone that connects directly to deities.
A couple of them.
I got plants.
What have I gotten myself into?
I'm gonna jar of dirt.
And guess what's inside of it?
I have a glass vial with a few drops of blood in it.
It has blue liquid in it.
Alright. A doctor's bag.
What the fuck is your name?
Yeah. Is it Doc?
Well, that's what most call me.
Is that your name that you want
It
to
says
play?
go see Doc at Goblin Camp.
If you want.
Leave the ash for 4 people.
If you want to know my name, it is Corax Shimmerglass.
Borax. I like that name.
That's not a goblin name.
What's your name then?
Not exactly a
A
goblin.
fuck
is it?
ton taller than a goblin, at least.
Okay.
Bugbear. And as for the name, Corax is the approximation of what my father thought a goblin name would sound like.
But it's close. The last part's definitely gone.
I'm
Well,
assuming
that's
you have
just
an
because
orc
I was
name.
raised by a gnome.
Yeah,
So you're
Sure.
smart. You have inherent strength.
my name's Crusher.
Nice to meet you, Pressure.
Wait. We're missing one.
Onion?
Nope.
No,
Whistle.
I didn't even look out whistle. The fuck boy.
What?
What was his
There was
name?
the human that Ruby didn't like and was a fuck boy.
Oh. I'm remembering. We didn't trust him.
Fuck no, we didn't trust him.
He was the one that went to the whorehouse a lot, right? and angered the lady.
The one that went to a whorehouse.
Kentar?
We haven't met Kentar and we haven't met Whistle yet.
You haven't met Ruby either. She's just.
That's true.
But
My
Ruby's at least been
benefactor.
referenced.
Caddy?
We're at 50%.
She's
Because
She's
she's
a Khajiit.
yes, she's a Khajiit. Yeah.
Thank you for annotating.
I'm gonna take you out of town.
How far away is it? We kind of got sidetracked, so we're not
Yeah.
exactly sure where.
I'm not the best at directions.
Well-
I'm sorry.
Since I can't, he taps the cart. Call all of you in it. Maybe it'll take a while.
You guys walk. I sit in the cart.
Hey, your ass walking too.
Yeah,
Anthrax?
the only person that's not gonna walk with me.
Just call me Doc.
Hey, Doc, before we leave, any way you could get us a fuck ton of food?
He reaches
I've only seen.
He goes to the cart and like pulls on one of the sides of it, and a drawer comes out, and he goes, "What do you want?"
We just need to make sure we got food to make it.
And he like pulls the cart, and he like starts to shift through stuff, and he goes, "I think 8 months will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Take about a month, so like I think 8 months will work."
Mm-hmm. It's more than enough.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Saves us some hard work.
It's still gonna be hard work,
Well, honest, but
but
unless they
I just lost 7,000 gold in cash to get your asses out. So guess what?
You're indebted to. How many more people can you be in debt to?
well,
How many more races of people can you be in debt to? Now you're in debt to an elf and an orc. Although Ben could pay it off.
Hey, it's fine. That'll put me at 30K. Sorry, 30.2.
I'm wondering if we still get the opportunity to kind of send off Onion. Out of character, obviously. Maybe resurrect and let him go.
Nobody wants to deal with her.
Really?
Wait,
I just feel so bad about Onion.
We figure that shit out.
vaporized.
We figure that shit out later.
I intend for him to come.
Okay.
Doc is
I need my little bug.
temporary for now.
I need my little bug.
So
On the room.
if you're going with this, it's gonna cost.
Hold out the garnet.
Wait, he has to
What's
pay you to
that?
walk aside while you sit in the back smoking whatever that is?
Paying for protection. A guy.
It is a garnet worth
He is
100 gold pieces.
You think it's worth 100 gold? He walks over to another drawer, opens it,
It-
puts it in,
it
and
has-
shuts it. And all of a sudden you hear a, and he pulls it open, pulls out a little piece of paper and looks at it, and he,
Do you need somebody to read it again?
I get my numbers right. Names are funny.
He was a champion with the fingers.
Whistles in the cart.
No.
He,
The,
Who's handing it out?
the transport. and stuff.
I was hoping that this was just wrote up.
okay. That'll get you halfway.
Also, hey Doc, I got a shot at you with that pointing at your crossbow.
Come on. You want to test me?
No?
He's been looking for one.
I can get you one.
I could really fucking use one.
I could get you one. Let me see here. He like starts to rummage, and like he's pulling out drawers and like rummaging through them.
That'd be what? Crossbow bolts or hooch?
Crossbow bolts are so
It's a light crossbow. So
I can use either.
Maybe
No,
that was kind of a slingshot.
Yeah.
When it's, if I don't have one, these bolts would be useful to somebody that does.
40 gold will get you one.
Hey Dan,
Oh.
I can't count that high. 40 gold.
He hands you a light crossbow.
Manage inventory.
It is. It's one of those like you hand him the 40 gold and he puts it in the drawer and he shuts the drawer and then he opens the drawer and then pulls out a crossbow.
Amazon Prime.
fancy little George you got there.
Sure. You thinking of taking them?
You know, but I do want to investigate.
No.
That was an upcharge.
Anyway,
Mr. Pressure.
Right.
You ever thought about putting anything alive in there? Where would it go?
He opens up one of the drawers and pulls out a dead rat.
Oh god!
not where let's go.
So it's not a sufficient means of travel. Okay.
No.
Just glancing over the cart, I don't suppose there's any like red with a green leaf.
I'm assuming for Fritz.
But yeah, Fritz's door is a red door with a green leaf.
He like shuts the drawers and like pulls a lever and it folds up to lock where it looks like a normal cart, and then he gets it onto the driver's seat and okay, let's go. And this is the first time that you've noticed that there is actually no horse or oxen.
It just goes.
And he lets what would be the normal handbrake on a cart go a little bit, and it starts to roll.
Nice.
Beside it.
That's very interesting. Tell it's powering it.
The notes.
Nothing. It's just rolling.
He's so high, he's transcended.
But we're flat.
Do what?
We're on flat land.
Yeah. He's got reins in his hand, but like they're not attached to anything. Like they're just laying. It's that odd thing of like they're laying slack.
There's not a yoke or
There's not a like no.
Crusher has been doing well for himself.
Apparently, their business deals have been going very well.
Ash dealing is very lucrative.
Well, they also opened that shop and have those
That's right.
little,
We took
little
out that
children
warehouse.
servants.
We took out that warehouse.
I know it's unlikely.
You're
but I
welcome.
like to
From our
think that
dead
he's
bodies.
so high, he's able to make these things happen.
But he is like basically through the as you guys travel through, because he picked you up earlier in the day, but not like super early. As you travel, he is just lighting more and more,
I see why you
Cigarettes.
wanted to keep extra.
and hey, you want some?
I'm not a smoker.
It's not smoking. It's
Staying,
ash.
staying away from wherever the smoke is fading to.
The dog
I
curious?
know anything about Ash?
Being from the fact you used to be in the police force, yes, you know that this is a highly illegal substance.
Oh, it's a highly illegal. Is it highly addictive?
No.
Jane's like fucking already on this end of things. I'll take one of those.
He reaches
Boy,
into a
yeah,
pouch and
corrupt.
hands you one, and hands you a match.
Thanks.
That'll be 50 gold.
How much is it?
Oh, it's free.
First one's away. It's free.
It is you. So as you smoke it, I need you to make a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
man. Actually, been nice to meet you. That's 21.
So as you're smoking it, since this is your first time to ever partake in ash, it's definitely one of those like you feel as you get about halfway through it, you feel a little woozy, and it is one of those like you're whew. But like the world gives a little rock a little bit,
It's
but like it's that on par of drinking.
Yeah.
I wonder if you would have failed if you would have fallen flat on your face.
I would have probably thrown it out.
And he's
You all right?
you enjoying it?
That's pretty nice.
It's cheaper than alcohol.
Already
We get how many gallons for free every day?
If you're ever curious why something like that is illegal in human establishments, it's because it's cheaper and harder to regulate.
I'm sure there's a lot more behind that.
I could care less. We've
He's living his best life.
got it taken care of. So the fun part of riding with Crusher. If you guys want to, we can skip a whole month of journey
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
because Crusher's cart actually has a repellent, which is why it costs money
Ah.
to ride with him. Which, halfway through the month, he looks at the dock and goes, "Your payment's out. You live for 5 more payment."
How much do you need?
The other 100.
Just 100 gold.
No,
What's the conversion for platinum?
It'd be 10 platinum
10
for 100.
platinum.
10. I can swing that. Yeah, I got you.
you hand him the 10 plat.
Mhm.
Hey. He looks at each of them and he goes, "Money."
Maybe.
Look at that.
He sold a book.
A book. Hmm? Must have been one hell of a book.
The ending was kind of shitty.
Hmm?
What worth more than this?
What kind of book do you possibly have?
He puts the platinum into the cart, and he goes over to one of the drawers, pulls out a book, and he goes, "First edition."
What am I looking at?
What kind of porn is it?
It is a smut book. It is a romance novel that, like, it is about every 5 pages talks about the buxom and
The lusty are
I
gonna
feel
be
like you
named.
should have paid me to experience that.
Her tusk so pointy, perky.
I can't read it,
Turkey.
but I know it's worth 500 gold.
I do not feel like explaining it.
Oh, I had somebody read it for me. She looked pretty good. Not as good as what they describe in the book, but it got me a little randy. It was fun to play with during that time.
I'm surprised you
I hope you have to cast Inside Crusher at some point. I hope.
Also,
You get to experience the hell that we got.
Barnabas, a couple times during this whole thing, Doc would have been mixing together some potions, been like, "Here, try this."
Oh god.
Fuck no.
Why not?
I don't fucking trust you.
Well, maybe you'll trust me more after you drink it.
You know you're guinea pig.
The guinea pig.
This is better than whatever he's trying to serve you.
I don't want any of that either.
Yeah, you do. It
Take
makes
your,
you happy.
take your pick, Barnabas.
I believe the
If you don't want any of this, I got some other stuff.
I'm fine.
I'm making my own.
Last time somebody offered me something to drink like that, I was still in Farron.
I got whiskey.
Actually, the last time, well, look, we had a debaucherous night. I just can't remember where. we
Well,
were.
I've made 2. I will drink one if you will.
I can tell you this: I can smoke as much as him. He gonna be on his ass, and I'm not.
Is this an intelligence check?
Fine.
What are you rolling?
I'm
What are you
rolling.
rolling?
I'm rolling for experimental elixir.
No.
All right. Well, for the next minute, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Is this like a feature?
Yes.
Cool.
To make more than a certain number, I would have to use spell slots and thus wild magic. But I can.
What is he?
But I can at the beginning of each day make a certain number.
He's probably
Right.
a potions artificer.
Yeah.
Our tips.
I'm
I couldn't remember the class.
Alchemist.
Does that make you a healer?
Healer with benefits.
I am 6 levels of artificer, 1 level of light cleric.
Yeah.
Interesting doc we got.
During these travels, because Barnabas has his nightly ritual. How late do you normally stay up?
I'm assuming Doc would probably stay up a bit later than everybody else because, dark vision. Well, Esper, maybe.
Barnabas would actively try to take separate watches from you.
Does not.
It's whether or not you catch Barnabas in his transformation.
Is that part you have in common?
I mean, that would depend on if you catch Doc without. Well, you could also try to catch Doc without his mask on. He does not look like a normal bugbear.
That's fine. Barnabas
Got
isn't
no pink
actively
hair.
trying. We're heading to a city, and Lovokel said that Barnabas is wanted, and there are wanted. We're heading to a city, and at one point, Lovokel mentioned and showed that Barnabas is wanted, and there are wanted posters up there. So it's, hey, I don't trust people, and this is still very weird that, oh, you just let us out, and now you're going with us.
Yeah.
Smart.
You didn't lose like the hood and everything, did you? Oh, I need to keep you concealed then.
Something else like him.
We're all wanted. I know I am.
I'm not.
In many places.
Wait,
I'm
I'm
not
still
wanted.
wanted?
I mean, technically, you're wanted. Fuck, I'm wanted too.
Screw my family.
Maybe.
I'm not wanted.
No, I
I'm
mean,
just a kill on site.
Evan Goblin was like fire as soon as he saw us.
Because he's a bugbear.
No, they talked to us first.
Good thing you got that mask.
They fired because
Yes.
we admitted we
No,
can't
he
kill
is
him.
like he covers himself in leather.
Why leather of all things?
And the closer we get to the
Oh, the
city,
mask is made of leather.
Barnabas is gonna unbraid his hair.
Do you know why you use leather for when they were doctors and whatnot?
Not.
City.
Is
It's
it
a
sort of
lot
like?
more
Bingo.
What?
It saves you from being punctured by anything. And if
Oh.
function, and if there's blood spray, it doesn't stick as much.
you're, yeah.
I take a scalpel. I stick it into the leather of the glove.
It's the reason they make leather armor.
My brain didn't make sense of that part.
You were
Yeah.
thinking other kind of leather? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have worked.
So he,
That would help with blood stains and stuff, but it would not help.
he's in a breastplate and otherwise like leather outfit, hood, mask, thick gloves.
Okay.
So by the time you make it to Chris, it is the first 5 days of the month of Barth. And as you're getting closer to Chris, there is a day that you stop outside and at a farmhouse. And this is one of the there's a couple of times that you've stopped and there's been like inns that you can stay at and whatnot versus staying out on the road. When you stay at the farmhouse, the cart is then loaded back up with more.
Oh, is this the farmhouse I was supposed to take them to?
Yes.
And
Oh, this is where I was supposed to take
you.
y'all.
We gotta cover the ash.
Once
It has an
it's all loaded in,
Holographic.
He and like he reaches and grabs another lever, and a cover goes over it.
How
He
do you
goes-
know the smell?
Magic card.
What smell?
He can't smell it.
That shit fucking stinks.
It's all on his upper lip. It ain't going nowhere.
What? I don't smell that bad.
Oh, not you. The shit you're smoking.
Not that bad. Had worse.
Trust me, there are herbs that
it-
smell
it
much,
is-
much worse.
It stinks like fucking hell to make.
Alright.
He always on the sense of those things.
Shall we go? And like the next day, he pushes the cart. You get to the edge of Cress, and when you get to the where all the guards are, the guards come out and they're wanting papers. And he's I got those, and he like pulls the guard over, and the guy starts to like go through the cart, and he papers. These are all my workers. And I got all paperwork for them, and he's still smoking it like right in front of the guard.
No two shits.
He goes, he reaches and like grabs a purse and hands it over to the guard, and he goes, "My paperwork good, right?" The guy's like, "Yeah."
All good here. Everything's in shape.
Free entry with Kentar's deposit.
In the case of like us being wanted, I do have charlatan. I have papers too.
And he okay, let's go. And he starts the cart again, and you all follow him through town, and he takes you to this giant warehouse right off of the river.
I feel like I've seen this in my dream somewhere.
And he pulls the cart up to a spot and reaches, and there's a rope hanging, and he reaches up and grabs it, pulls it, and you hear a bell ring, and then the door is open, and he wheels the cart in, and inside the warehouse it is this stacked from floor to ceiling with crates and all sorts of different items. And it's got a small section that the cart rolls into, and he stops it, and he gets out, and he goes, "Okay, well,
Let me guess, we have to unload
hell no.
it. Oh, okay.
That's what the kids are for.
They'll be around and do that in a minute." She said, what was it? He pulled out the piece of paper it's been opened like 5 or 6 times throughout the journey. He goes, "She said you're to stay here upstairs for the night. And tomorrow we are to." You're right. What that word?
And tomorrow you are to
Go to the library.
go to the library.
Bitch in the library.
You guys have fun at the library. I'm gonna go with Kentar and Crusher to the whorehouse.
He takes his note back, puts it back in his pocket. Hey, so you're gonna go down this little aisle here. There'll be a little feller. Tell him you're staying upstairs. That Crusher sent you. Oh, little feller. He walks over, pulls one of the drawers out, pulls out a small bag and hands it to, holds it out, and he goes, "This is his. I wouldn't sniff that if I were you."
Hold it away from.
I got the mask. I'm assuming I can't really tell much just from the outside.
No, it's a leather pouch, and he also the little feller handing this pouch too. This was a funny one.
Slide them into my doctor's bag. Arm goes way farther than it should.
He reaches in and into the cart and grabs a handful of the leaves, and shoves them into another pouch, and I got business to take care of. You have a good night.
Thanks for the escort.
You want some more?
I'm about to come back.
Gold Pace gets you a pack. He holds up a small, this is the first time you've ever seen, he holds up a small, wooden box.
I could use it for bribery and stuff too, so yeah. I'll take it.
Inside are 10 ash cigarettes.
I will acquire one of those as well.
He
And I will immediately begin unrolling them into a vial.
Study it.
Not necessarily to study it, but it could have medicinal uses. Or poisonous uses. Yes.
Your experiments again. I imagine you as like a mad scientist.
You can't read the face, by the way. With the mask, he seems completely and utterly motionless.
So, have yourselves a good night. Hopefully there's not a lot of debauchery. That's the word. It's the big word I know. Going on tonight.
Maybe watch right upstairs. Or in this warehouse. Oh, fun.
Are we in the right
Depends on if it's storming.
And he pushes a button on the cart, and you watch as everything folds up, and it looks like a wooden box on wheels now.
Gross.
And he walks out the doors, and as he walks through them, they shut behind him.
Oh, shall we?
Let us go find the little fella.
So you go down the pathway, and it is, as you're going down it, you can see where you could easily get lost in this maze of crates and what looks like junk. Because it is just springs, what looks like parts of just metal plates that could be armor, but it's not quite right for armor. There's in some of the boxes there are definitely weapons that are poking out that are not fully closed.
Any metal beetles.
Are we in the room of requirement?
And as you walk down the path, there is a kid asleep on a stool.
An actual child?
Nudge him.
Eh?
Are you the little fellow Crusher tells us about?
You know Crusher?
Brought us here.
Oh.
He also gave us 2 bags to give to a little person.
Open up the doctor's bag, reach. No, not that. Not that.
Pack you 2 pouches.
He takes both of them, and he opens one, and he goes,
Yeah. You said one not to open and smell, and the other one was supposed to be fun.
"I want the first I'm gonna want. And he pulls out a lollipop.
I think he may be mocking.
He like puts the lollipop back in the bag, and he opens the other bag and goes, "That I can make money with," and he puts it away.
So you're on the next phone. Okay. We're supposed to stay here tonight.
Really?
Where is
What
it?
we were told.
Okay.
Someone left him a note saying it.
She definitely not Kentaro, but whatever. They walk you through like and it is a maze of boxes, and there's a staircase that goes up, and above is basically there are two. He takes you to one of the doors that's up there, and like he knocks on it, waits a second, and then like pulls out a key and unlocks it, and he peeks his head in, walks over, lights a match, lights a candle, and he kicks a box and he goes, "Yeah, I think you'll be fine."
What do you mean we'll be fine?
What's in the box?
It didn't move, so that's good.
We need to like inspect this room before we stay the night.
Yeah, it's up to you, but I'm not the one staying.
We're going to inspect the room.
I am also inspecting the room. Anybody care to
You
help
made
either
an
of us?
investigation check.
Anybody care to help either of us?
Nah,
It's fine. It's an
you
extra
got
20
this.
for 26.
26.
16.
16. Okay. As you're walking around, there are a couple of like bedrolls that are well used. Some of them are rolled up. Some of them are just like tossed off to the side. There's definitely been. There is a stench of foul beer and alcohol, where this place has definitely not been cleaned in a while.
Smells like rancid vinegar.
And when you get to the box, like you open it, and you're just like it is that like hill, and when you open it, inside is moldy cheese.
You.
Some people enjoy that.
Break a piece off, see if it's moldy all the way through.
It definitely is starting to like it's not all the way through, but it's pretty close to it.
So it is not in an edible state.
No.
Shaves a little bit of the mold off, puts it in a vial. Is there like a table or a desk in here?
It's just an open, flat room. Remember off the top of my head, I think it's a 12 by 12.
So this would be like what you'd imagine in like the gangster movies where they're like, we need to tell the boys to put up mattresses or whatever
Yeah.
kind of thing. Hole up.
You said there were some crates, right?
Not in this room.
Not in this room.
Just that one box with moldy cheese.
That'll be it. Put the doctor's bag down, open it up, pull a chest out.
Yeah, it's quite so bad. Could do something like that quite some time now.
Open the chest, shelves fold out. And there's like the equivalent of a poisoner's kit, an alchemist supplies, 2 healers kits, and an herbalism kit in there.
Well, it's-
There's a reason I started with very little gold.
I don't use one of those.
Which one?
Falcons kit.
Well, it's like the items that would be in it are like spread out among the shelves with the other things.
Oh, I recognize that.
Oh,
I didn't have a very fun time.
as I have noticed.
Also, about what time of day did we get?
It's evening, so like the sun's already set, but like by the time you make it to the warehouse, the sun's set. You were coming in at sunset.
I especially don't trust these warehouse employees. I just want to know if I'm on a bounty board or not.
Well, that's something we will have to find out
Next time.
next time. As it is time to end, so we will leave there, making our way to Cress, making it out of the Goblin Town. Next week we've got Thanksgiving. Hopefully the week after that we might be able to get together. I'm trying to see if I'm doing a family thing or not. With it being holiday season, we're gonna get into that fun time of we might not have a game for a week or so.
Family will always take priority.
But I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. Again, normally we do D&D every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. Next week we're taking off for Thanksgiving. These also air every Saturday on YouTube. Please give us likes, subscribes, all of that fun stuff. I'm Shinigami Tavris. I'll be back with some video gameplay later tonight. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful